You are not allowed to buy the Bitcoin SPOT ETF that was just literally launched and approved 2 days ago, launched yesterday. What the F is going on over here, guys? Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss channel. Thank you for being here with me today. I'm Kiara Ducasse. Let's rock this channel today, guys. Come on, guys. I see you guys are not watching this video. Do you know that this is an AVAX gem? Go check it out. You guys don't know. If you guys aren't watching Joe, you need to be watching Joe. It is going to explode alongside AVAX. You guys have been seeing my AVAX videos. Go check it out, guys. Anyways, welcome back. Today, I have a lot of stuff to get through today. So thank you for being here with me. Let's dive right into the content today. Today, the Morales money bubbles are pretty much in the red after Bitcoin's rejection on the level that we are going to be talking about now in this video and why this rejection happened. So very, very interesting. Of course, always when there is good news, there has to be somebody that tries to spoil all the fun. And in this video, we will show you exactly who that is, guys. But it doesn't mean some coins aren't pumping today. We're seeing SUI, ZEC, Flow, Aptos, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, GRTX, Tezos, BGB, Sand, CAS. You know, guys, I've also been hearing some rumors about BitGet and MEXC that the platforms are literally freezing funds and all kinds of things like that. Let me know if you guys know anything about that down in the comments below, please. I would love to know from you guys. I don't really look into things like that, but of course, we do hold our funds on there, so we need to take care of each other. But I will do some research so that I can find out, because I've gone through this before. I'm not going to let any exchange destroy my financial liquidity and my abundance and my wealth, which I am absolutely grateful for, because I've worked so hard for it with you guys over the last 3 years. Because currently, right now, the Bitcoin market cap is sitting at $1.844 trillion, which is amazing. $173 billion in trading volume over the last 24 hours, guys. SUI's pumping, Memcoin is pumping, Memecoin is pumping, Paid Network is pumping, Tor is once again pumping, yet again. GX Chain is pumping, NIDA Protocol is pumping. You know, we have a bit of blood on the streets from the top coins, the blue chips. So that's where some of this bleeding moment is coming into the market. But today we're still sitting at 71 on the Fear and Greed Index. Yesterday pumped up to 76 once again because we actually saw the Bitcoin SPOT ETF launched. Now, guys, I have a lot of things to share with you. Bearing in mind what it is that I'm about to share with you going forward on the news side of things, this total assets by market cap is completely relevant, because gold is sitting up here at $13.7 trillion today. And Bitcoin is currently sitting here at just sub $900 billion. Okay. We are now officially $110 billion larger than Berkshire Hathaway and about $270 billion higher than Tesla. So I don't know about you, but we are now going to get ready to chow Facebook again, because I know that we were in here a little while ago. We were doing better, but you know, money moves in the market. That's the whole point of the market. It moves. So we are going to see some good flows, and Bitcoin will eventually take the first place position and hold the title as the winner. Now, Cathie Wood says that she has at least 25% of her financial net worth in Bitcoin. Let's go and see what Cathie Wood actually says here.
Can you give us an idea how much your net worth or how much Bitcoin or crypto linked you own?
Yeah, of my financial net worth, all of it is pretty much all of it is in innovation. Let's put it that way. To the it's just my degree of confidence in the depth of our research. Me the courage, people might say, to be more aggressive in this realm, either in our kind of funds and private funds, or crypto, primarily Bitcoin. And I would say this is going to be a very rough guess, because
sure, no problem.
I don't really. Yeah, my guess is that excluding ARK, the company, and excluding real estate, that of the financial net worth, it's at least 25%.
Okay. Kathy Wood, thanks a lot for your time. I appreciate you joining us.
At least 25% of her financial net worth is in Bitcoin. Okay. She's saying forget her property, forget everything else, her financial net worth, guys. For me, I would say about 90% of my net worth is now officially in crypto. I'm not 100% in crypto. I don't think it's the smartest thing to be 100% in crypto, but some of you would say 90% is even very high risk. Well, guess what, guys? We're in a bull cycle. The ETFs have just been launched. We've got presidential elections coming this year, Bitcoin halving coming this year. The Bitcoin bull cycle is on its way. The crypto cycle is on its way. I mean, why would I not have most of my liquidity and my net worth in crypto right now? Why would I not make some of the biggest financial gains in history? Okay, let's go and see what happened yesterday. Just in Coinbase did about $7 billion in Bitcoin transfers OTC yesterday. So they did some stuff up here. Okay, they sold about 168.7k Bitcoin OTC, and guess what? That's because the ETF is listed on here. So 168,000 Bitcoin, in which, as it says there, is about worth about 7 billion. Okay, which confuses me because the ETF trading day on day one equaled 4.6 billion. The biggest opening day for any ETF in the history of any ETF listings, and Grayscale was the number one in that position, BlackRock number two, Fidelity, ARK, and Bitwise, according to JC. And these were the volumes of Bitcoin that were basically traded yesterday. So the total XGBTC volume was 2,320, and then total was 4,646. Now, guys, I don't know if you've been hearing all of this rubbish, but the reason I put my title in the video is because of this. Vanguard is refusing to let their customers buy Bitcoin ETFs with their own money. What the fuck is going on here? So customers are closing their accounts. Closing my Vanguard account and moving to Bitcoin-friendly institution. Just transferred my 401k from Vanguard to Fidelity. Retirement. I have retirement. I called them and said they will not be offering any Bitcoin ETFs. They will close my Vanguard account. Retirement Vanguard account to Fidelity. 4-way contributions. Okay. You see here, so many things. I just canceled my Bitcoin. Bitcoin is for the people and Vanguard is not. So guys, here is exactly what is going on. Bank of America owned Merrill Lynch joins Vanguard in denying these customers access to spot ETFs. Fox News, close your account. Guys, this is fucking ludicrous. Literally, the SEC has approved Bitcoin spot ETF, the electronic traded fund, as an institutional international instrument that can be traded, okay, digitally, but yet these banks, which is now a legal security, just by the way, okay, so there are no more questions, which I'll talk about this in a moment, what that will do for the entire crypto space, not just Bitcoin. This is just the beginning for the space, guys. But basically, Bitcoin is the king of crypto. It is the leader. And these guys are blocking you from buying. But don't do what they tell you to do. Do what it is they are doing. Because Vanguard, okay, are actually, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in a moment, because the ETFs were trading about, so the ETF first day was terribly unsuccessful, according to Crypto Man Rand. Shout out to Crypto Man Rand. He's my fellow South African down here in Cape Town. And most people are reporting that 4.5 billion was traded. They are not analyzing the data. If you look at the numbers, you will notice that. Total trade was 4.6 billion. GBTC was 50% of that, 2.3 billion. The GBTC numbers were majority sales outflows due to the higher fees and old Bitcoin being locked up. Therefore, the real numbers were close to approximately zero inflows. Okay, so no inflows into GBTC. Okay, is what Crypto Man was saying. Okay, guys, sorry, I can't find that. But Vanguard are actually, and if I go, let's go back to Bitcoin Archive's page very quickly here, guys, because and shout out to Bitcoin Archive, man. Here, good morning to everybody except Vanguard. Close your account. I love this. Cheers, Vanguard. I love this. This is amazing. But this is very interesting because Vanguard is one of the biggest owners in MicroStrategy, which MicroStrategy and essentially would have had to go to the board members, the shareholders, and say, this is what we're doing with Bitcoin. But Vanguard won't let customers buy Bitcoin ETFs because it's against their philosophy. But also, Vanguard is the second largest shareholder in MicroStrategy with a 9% stake. So what the fuck is going on here? Okay, I don't know about you guys, but this company that's what I mean. They own 9% of the biggest company that owns Bitcoin now, okay? But yet they won't allow you to buy Bitcoin using their bank. That is double standards, guys. Terrible. They will lose money. And in fact, I'd probably like to go and check out the chart on Vanguard now. So we're going to have a look at that in a moment. But this is the market cap pre versus post ETF. This was gold, about 2 trillion. Boom. Guess what? Bitcoin is also sitting, crypto is also sitting at about this level, but Bitcoin is only sitting at $900 billion. Okay. So that's why it's sitting under the 1 trillion. And that's why it's only Bitcoin. We are getting ready to see this go absolutely ballistic and will very likely crush gold in the future. Okay. So the ETF has officially been approved. Here's the ETF. Now, let's go and check this out. Come on, do something. I love this, guys. You must have patience in Bitcoin. It is going to explode. Don't be fooled by the FUD that Vanguard are putting out. They're probably trying to hold the horses back from being released because they haven't accumulated nearly enough of what they need. They've only got a small share in there, and this is about to happen according to Samson Moe. And this is why we need patience, because a godlike candle is literally upon us in crypto. Bitcoin ETFs are approved and trading begins soon in the perfect storm. ETF ad campaigns, nation state adoption, the halving, the Veblen effect, 118x multiplier, supply shock, demand shock, recursive demand shock, low BTC supply on exchanges, max pain theory, renewed QE, FASB, Omega, God, candles await. Come on, guys. I don't know about you, but I do happen to agree here with what's going on. And that's why I just want to come back to you, because I want to show you one or two of the other videos here over on Bitcoin Archive. And basically, here is Van X ad. So here is the Van X new commercial. Let's go check it out, guys.
The world holds on to old ways until it can't. When Bitcoin was born, it broke that endless cycle. It's not a defiance of finance. Bitcoin may help guard against the government devaluing your money. Finally, you can buy and hold Bitcoin in an ETF with the Van Eck Bitcoin Trust, HODL. Search the ticker HODL in your stock trading app today.
Pretty freaking cool, right? I think that is amazing. And not only them, but Grayscale released theirs
Type
too.
GBTC into your investment account today, or ask your financial advisor about the world's largest Bitcoin ETF. Ticker GBTC. Bitcoin investing begins here.
Love it. Super simple, straightforward, to the point, guys. I think it's absolutely amazing what's going on out here in the space. And according to Fred Krueger, gold is at $13.7 trillion market cap. With a tiny bit of money printing, we get to 25 trillion in 2028. So in other words, gold's market cap will double over the next kind of 4 years, 5 years. Bitcoin is gold 2.0. It's better than gold. It's digital, transportable, more secure. Gold has been around for 5,000 years, but so has the horse. I drove a car to work today, not my horse. Bitcoin will catch up inside of 5 years. That's $1.3 million per Bitcoin. Okay? You guys see that? Okay? In the next 5 years, we're expecting a $1.3 million Bitcoin. Today, we're sitting at $46,000. Now, the new thesis here is that Fidelity might outpace BlackRock as the lead horse after today's numbers. It's clear to me that the second horse, two-horse race is IBIT versus FBTC. I want to now present the thesis where Fidelity wins. If you don't know Fidelity, check out their research at digital assets. Honestly, it's the best research on Bitcoin that I have ever seen. For example, take a look at some of the in-depth analysis of the recent Bitcoin first piece. As much as I think I understand Bitcoin, these guys can articulate it better. They've been in the game for a very long time, but built their own cost. With only 1 day's data, the inflows are not measurably in BlackRock's favor. It's 1 billion IBIT versus 0.7 FBTC. The custody solution could mean that they both offer their clients an ETF straight custody coin system with seamless integration between themselves. So you guys can see here, it's durable, divisible, fungible, portable, verifiable, scarce, track record, gold, Bitcoin smacks all of them, okay? Whereas the others don't. Now, Kathy Wood just also mentioned that her base case is still in the $600,000 range, and this is according to Swan Media. We'll have a look at the video now. We think the probability of the bull case has increased with the SEC approval. This is a green light. Our bull case is $1.5 million by 2030. Okay, so somewhere between 2028 and 2030, we're going to see like $1 million to $1.5 million Bitcoin. I do happen to agree with their thesis. I'm wondering if I could hit it sooner, but let's go and check out the video from Kathy Wood.
Had conversations now over many years where you've talked about Bitcoin being worth something on the order of $500,000, literally in only a couple of years from now. Do you stand by that? How does this ETF change that, speed that up, slow it down? What do you think?
Yes. So you'll find in our big ideas, so that's at arc-invest.com, the building blocks for our price forecast. And our base case is in the $600,000 range. Our bull case, and we think the probability of the bull case has increased with this SEC approval. This is a green light. Our bull case is $1.5 million by 2030. You can see the building blocks. You can see how conservative we are in terms of those building blocks. This is a big idea. It is the first global, decentralized, digital, rules-based, critical there, rules-based monetary system in history. It is.
Sorry, guys, for the poor internet quality here. I'm not sure what's going on my side here. But, the internet's been a bit bad around here in Joburg, I believe. But Bitcoin isn't competing for resources. Resources are actually competing for Bitcoin. As you can see, guys, take a look at this chart. Come and have a look at it on Swan Media. Make sure you guys have subscribed to my channel, that you hit the notification bell, because I have a ton of videos coming out for you this weekend on altcoins and what potential altcoins you need to be looking out for over the next couple of weeks. And make sure you guys have hit my Bybit and my Bitflex links down below so that you guys can get some awesome trading bonuses. The links are down in the description of the video. Make sure to go check that out there, guys. Now, here is currently Bitcoin. We still have not got up to our resistance level. However, we did tap my white line up here. Okay, and look how perfectly we are coming into alignment with this this price chart. Look, guys, I think there is a possibility that we could come back down and pull back down to this 44K before we actually make a very, very strong case. However, I do want to say that the likelihood is that we're just kind of bouncing a little bit around on this current level of the 45K level before we probably head on up to this 56 to 60K level up here. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down in the comments below. you can see that I have drawn multiple levels, multiple lines that have told me that we are coming down to this level. The Bitcoin dominance is kind of doing some crazy stuff here. I mean, it's literally up, down, like crazy. So what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to delete that for now because I need us to see this a little bit more clearly. Right now, we have just some serious action coming in there, that there are lower highs, but we still have higher lows forming over here also. Now, the one thing that interests me is that we are on a support level kind of around this level. So we could just kind of pull back, sit here on the 52% level while the ETFs kind of readjust themselves for further trading, okay? It would make sense because the dollar is kind of hovering and floating, but with the negative CPI data that was that came out yesterday, I'm surprised that this didn't fall any lower. The total crypto market cap kind of also steaming out a little bit here, which makes me think that maybe we need to just find a little bit more support here before we get the continuation of the pattern, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. But here is my Bitcoin trade. You guys can see I've got a limit on the position still waiting down there. I don't think we'll get down there. I have a limit down here at this point. I don't know if we're going to get down there. I don't think so right now. But as you guys can see, here was my buy entry on my wedge or my falling wedge pattern over here. Boom. You know, we've made some decent money there and decent returns, but there is still some things that are happening. That trade is in 121% profit. My Arbitrum is 193% profit. I did actually take some profits on my SUI trade yesterday, which was amazing. I did get into a Joe trade. I told you guys about that yesterday. Now it's a little bit down for the moment, but that's okay. I'll just add to that position. My Lido trade is currently up 80%. My Litecoin trade is up 86%. My Myrio trade is up 27%. My power trade is a little bit down, probably because I changed the leverage, down 18% at the moment. And then Quant is sitting at about 131% up. Guys, that's on Bybit. On Bitflex, I still only have my Bitcoin trade open. And that trade is currently sitting in still about 33% profit. Remember, I said to you guys, we added to the position. This is a 10x leverage here. You know, I might add more to the position depending on what we start to see here. But as you can see, like it's very likely with the MACD kind of steaming out on the sell pressure, the RSI, stochastic RSI steaming out on the sell pressure, this looking for a stronger return. Volume, sell pressure is dying out again, which means that we're probably going to start to see some more buying come in here. Plus, we're sitting on the moving averages very nicely over here in this area. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down in the comments below. And guys, please remember that the last thing you can find the link down below. It is etsy.com/shop crypto bliss. And you guys can come and support the channel and the community by getting one of these awesome items. It is beautiful. You know, let's celebrate together with Bitcoin caps and Ethereum caps, because the ETF for Ethereum will very likely be launched in a couple months, maybe this year. Do you guys think it'll be launched down below this year still for the Ethereum ETF? And of course, guys, I have some bags, pillows, t-shirts, swim shorts, socks, even leggings, blankets, cell phone covers, stickers, and Bitcoin art, guys. So come and check it out, Crypto Bliss Shop. Thank you for supporting me on the channel. Truly appreciate all of you subscribers. I am so grateful for every single one of you. So thank you for being here with me once again, and much love to you all. I hope you have a great weekend. Hit the notification bell because lots of videos are coming out for you guys. See you on the next one.